BALSYS 23 years old. This is bout number 171 of his amateur career. He's been in some big tournaments, World Juniors, World Youth in 2016, where he got to the quarterfinals, boxed in the Senior World Championships 2 years ago in Russia, and at the under-22s earlier this year. Didn't go deep into either of those competitions. And this is Diego MOTOA CARABALI, reigning Colombian national champion. He was in Ekaterinburg as well, but up at 81 kilos. And that's where he was until the last couple of years. Got a bronze at the Central American and Caribbean Games in 2018 at light heavy, losing to Julio Cesar La Cruz in the semi-finals. A silver medal at the South American Games that same year as well. And just looking at him in the blue corner there, he would have been a pretty small light heavyweight. So it's BALSYS of Lithuania on the left there with the height advantage. MOTOA CARABALI of Colombia, who was on the right. He's boxing out of the blue corner. Both of these two orthodox fighters. MOTOA CARABALI looking for the jab. Leading off with a hook there, BALSYS. Then went for the jab, then went to the body a couple of times. Nice jab there again from MOTOA CARABALI. He's landed that 2 or 3 times already now. The Colombian just tucking up there as his Lithuanian opponent look to try and throw some hooks. It looks like he fancies it more at mid-range here, BALSYS, even though he's got that height advantage and the reach advantage that'll come with it. Nice right hand there. That's a good right hand. You can see a bit of marking up on the right-hand side of the face, actually, of BALSYS already. That could be from that jab that's speared through the guard a couple of times. I think he's got some power, MOTOA CARABALI. Just the reaction of BALSYS to getting hit by him, even if it's not absolutely clean, gives you that impression. There's that jab again that just goes through the guard and just makes him take a backward step there, BALSYS. He's just sliding forward with that front foot. Good jab there though from BALSYS. He needs more of that. Looks for the uppercut and didn't miss by much with it. But there again, he lets those hands go, MOTOA CARABALI, then gets that guard up in place. Left hand on the inside. I think BALSYS has maybe got used to the punching power. If it was a problem before, I think he's just grown used to it maybe over the last minute or so. I do think in that first 60 seconds, that it just shocked him a bit. Left hand again there from MOTOA CARABALI, just moves BALSYS, who's having to work really hard here to keep him off. Nice jab again. The jab doesn't travel all that far from MOTOA CARABALI at times. And a little scything right hand comes in off the back of it. He's put his opponent under some serious pressure in this opening round. And there's the jab. There's no real tell with that jab, he just plants it. Final few seconds of the round. Been a good round to watch. Well, split scoring there. That was a very clear round, I thought, for Diego MOTOA CARABALI. But the Zimbabwean judge has gone in favour of BALSYS there. The other four have given it to the Colombian. Not seen him before, and he looks like he can bang a bit. As I said, he would have been a small light heavyweight at 81 kilos, but now down at 75, he looks in good shape. That's his weight division, absolutely no question. So into the second round, Vytautas BALSYS of Lithuania in the red, Diego MOTOA CARABALI of Colombia in the blue. Pretty clear round that first round, I thought, for MOTOA CARABALI. BALSYS held his own though. Long right hand there from MOTOA CARABALI. I think he just managed to ride that one, BALSYS. He's always just poised on the borderline of range there, MOTOA CARABALI. He always wants to be within striking distance, punching distance. Good right hand there. Nice right cross. He's got good balance about him too. He doesn't really chase anything in. He gets his feet close enough and lets his hands go. Happy enough in the pocket. If something comes back, big left hand got through there. And I think there's some damage been done. He's just tapping his jaw. And I think there's a problem. He's saying to the corner that there's a problem. And I think he's pulling himself out here, essentially. Is he withdrawing here, BALSYS? I don't really know. He's having a chat with the corner. But he half turned his back there when he got caught by MOTOA CARABALI. But he's going to continue here. 1:40 to go in the round, but I said there's some power there from this Colombian, most certainly. And I'm just wondering if he was indicating to the corner there that there was damage to the jaw. That seemed to be what he was saying, due to the fact that he tapped the jaw. If there is, and he's decided just to keep going here, then fair play to him, because fighters know when something has happened. Right into the body there from MOTOA CARABALI, who catches him up top with that right hand again, and he's just cuffing him around the ring at the minute. Right hand, turns that right hook into an uppercut. And he's just looking to tee off now. Over a minute remaining, right to the body. Left hand comes back there from BALSYS, but it doesn't really have any effect. CARABALI whipping that left hand up, and there's a desperate look here about BALSYS. But fair play to him, he's digging in. Showing good courage here. Left to the body and just slipping those shots on the inside. As I said, he's happy in the pocket. He's put a lot into this round though, MOTOA CARABALI. He's thrown bundles and bundles of punches. Another right hand comes in there. Huge uppercut up the centre. Massive shot that from MOTOA CARABALI, and the referee steps in with a standing count, and BALSYS did well to stay on his feet there. Not much longer remaining in the round. He showed some guts in this round, the Lithuanian. He really has, because I think there is a problem there. The bell goes at the end of the round, and he was manhandled in that 3 minutes. He really was. The stool comes in for BALSYS. Just looking at them taking the gum shield out. He doesn't seem to be in much pain there as he takes the gum shield out, so I think that jaw is okay, but there are 4 scores of 10-8 in that round, and you can understand why. So level with the Zimbabwean judge, 20 points to 17 with all 4 of the others, and MOTOA CARABALI is showing us something here. So into the third and final round, and BALSYS has got 3 more minutes of this to try and get through, basically. That's the equation here, really. I do admire his fortitude, I have to say, because he took some big punches in that round. The uppercut that scored the standing count was a monster, and he managed to stay on his feet. He's thrown a lot in this fight, MOTOA CARABALI, but you wouldn't know, because to look at him, he's looking fresh. Good jab there for BALSYS. That's what he needs to do, as much as he can. Easy for me to say, but anything he can do to disrupt MOTOA CARABALI and just stop him throwing with quite such abandon, well, that'll be a good thing for him. Good left hand there from BALSYS. But it just doesn't really have any effect on MOTOA CARABALI, and there's another standing count, and he walks over to the corner there. He's just screwing up his face in pain. He's shaking his head at them, and I think they should pull him out here. And that's exactly what's happened. That's exactly what's happened. And if there is damage to that jaw, and he's managed to keep going for that long, then full credit to him. But you do wonder as well whether he maybe shouldn't have been pulled out at the end of that second round, because he couldn't win the fight from there. He's 20 points to 17 down on 4 of the cards, and if there's damage to that jaw, yes, I know this is the World Championships, but that was irreversible. If you're still in with a shot, if you're still in with a chance, and you've got a few days to recover, then of course you give it everything. But the fight was gone. The fight was gone at that point, and there is a problem with the jaw, as we suspected there would be. Given his reaction in that second round.
Comes to stop in round number 3 for bout number 78. Declaring your winner by RSC. To the blue corner, from Colombia, it's Diego Carabali.
Dear guests, we now continue the preliminary bouts in the Ring A with a bout number 65 in a man's middleweight division. Ringside judges from...
Well, MOTOA CARABALI is one to look out for, that is for sure. That move down from light heavyweight, that was absolutely what he needed to do. Shave off that 6 kilos, nearly a stone. He looks healthy, he looks good at the weight, he's powerful. He took a few off BALSYS there as well. Happy in the pocket. Impressive.